Hello, I'm David LeBeau, the CEO and Chief Learning Scientist of HyLighter LLC and the inventor of HyLighter, along with my co-inventor, Dave Boyer. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share the origin story of HyLighter and demonstrate key capabilities of this major advancement in sense-making technology. The problem that HyLighter addresses is one that is familiar to all of us. How can an individual or a group of people combine pieces of information from online sources to produce something of value, especially to create something new? In 1992, as a graduate student at Florida State University, I decided to try to write my first article for publication. After reading about 100 or more articles and marking up key fragments of text with a yellow highlighter pen, I felt overwhelmed with the task of making sense of what I had read. So I sat at my computer, typed everything that I had highlighted into a single document, cut the document up into snippets of paper, put each snippet into a paper bag, shook the bag up, reached into the bag, and then proceeded to arrange the fragments from the 100+ articles into columns of related ideas and rows that were arranged in a sequence that more or less told a story. And at a certain point in the process, I had an aha moment that led me to write a paper that won a national award, has been cited over 700 times, downloaded in over 100 languages since it was published in 1993. That experience was the inspiration for HyLighter, and I think you'll see the connection in what I'm about to show you. HyLighter is not a document authoring and collaborative review application like Word or Google Docs. And it's not just another online annotation system like Hypothesis or Scribble or 100 other similar products. HyLighter is a unique external memory technology and machine assistant for collaborative or social reading and sense making. It enables an individual or group to combine pieces of information from multiple online sources to produce something of value. HyLighter augments human intelligence for literature reviews, writing articles or reports, making critical decisions, or any of 1,001 other activities that require combining pieces of information from multiple online sources. In a nutshell, HyLighter engages users in a process that prepares the mind for moments of insight. HyLighter is a web-based system that you access through a personal account on your browser. Upon signing in, you see a dashboard listing your documents. You can import a single document of almost any size or bulk import many documents up to 500 megabytes at a time. To start a HyLighter session, you open a document. Optionally, you can share the document with others. When you add highlighting and a related comment to a fragment of text, HyLighter emphasizes the selected text in yellow and displays the related comment in the margin. We refer to this combination of a highlighted fragment and a related comment as a highlight. As invitees add highlighting and comments to a document, HyLighter displays the input of contributors using a simple color coding mechanism. Yellow marks text that the logged-in user highlighted, but nobody else did. Blue marks text that other users highlighted, but not the logged-in user. And green marks overlap, where the logged-in user and other users highlighted the same text. This patented user-friendly mechanism allows groups of up to 100 or more contributors to efficiently share their thoughts on self-selected fragments of text and engage in threaded conversation tied to existing comments using the reply feature. In addition, you can add links to comments for pointing at external content related to a highlight. You can add images to comments to illustrate a point. And you can add tags to comments for sorting and filtering highlights. Perhaps most beneficially, you can create two-way links between highlights in different documents using a simple start link, end link feature. This capability allows users to point at, describe, and share non-obvious associations between pieces of information in different documents, which is often where new ideas come from. Once you have a layer of color-coded highlights across a collection of documents, in this case the topic is about a paradigm shift in the museum industry, you open each document in the collection and select highlights to copy from the left session margin to the right highlight trail, or high trail, currently referred to as a mashup. To add a highlight to the high trail, you click on the Copy to High Trail icon of a targeted highlight, and both the highlighted fragment and comment appear in the right margin. As you navigate from document to document, the right margin can accumulate many highlights from many documents. For example, this high trail on social machines has over 1,000 highlights from over 180 articles. HyLighter is your personal assistant for making sense of information located in multiple online sources. In this high trail, you see selected highlights from across the museum project collection. Using the next previous arrows, you can rapidly review related highlights within different source documents or sessions. Once you have added a tag to each highlight, you can rearrange the high trail into groups that share the same tags. Now you see all highlights with the tag EdTech, followed by all highlights with the tag Learning Theory, and so on. This is something like arranging snippets of paper into columns of related ideas on an office floor, except now you can revisit each snippet in context with the click of your mouse or trackpad. In a sense, the HyTrail is an external memory technology that gives you a bird's eye view of high-value pieces of information across a collection of documents. The capacity to rapidly review related pieces of information from different documents in context helps to accelerate learning and prepare the mind for moments of insight. As you review your HyTrail and your knowledge of the topic increases, your mind is creating a story that combines new knowledge from the documents and other readers with what you already know. To help you refine your storyline, HyLighter has provisions for rearranging individual highlights and groups of highlights within the HyTrail to produce a preferred pathway through a collection of documents. For example, you can move the selected highlight in slot 53 to any desired location. At any time while building a HyTrail, you can name your HyTrail, save it, and close it. Clicking on the HyTrail title bar opens a drop-down menu of saved HyTrails. You can reload a selected HyTrail to continue working on it, as a starting point for new inquiry, to audit past decisions, or as a guide for future actions. You can even combine HyTrails which allows for a wide variety of workflows involving the distribution of effort among team members. If desired, you can export the content of a HyTrail in various formats to other applications, such as Word or Google Docs. As a collaborative sensemaking system, HyLighter allows you to share HyTrails by copying the URL of an open HyTrail and sending it as a link to invitees through email or other communication application. When the recipient clicks on the link in the email, HyLighter loads the HyTrail in the recipient's browser. Shared HyTrails may facilitate deep collaboration and distributed sensemaking for more effective teamwork, help overcome information overload by distributing reading assignments, and increase opportunities for serendipity and moments of insight among group members. In addition to using your HyTrail like an outline to compose a paper, you can embed highlight IDs into the finished article. This makes your thinking transparent to the reader and enables the reader to assess the quality of the evidence behind your conclusions. HyLighter has plans for adding support for images, video, mathematic notations, and scientific expressions. These capabilities will greatly expand use cases for HyLighter and provide users with additional opportunities for creative thinking and serendipity. Perhaps the most exciting development for HyLighter is our integration effort with a leading AI company, Rosoka, to bring support for big data and machine highlights to HyLighter. This screen is from a pilot integration where HyLighter converted Rosoka's machine analytics into machine highlights, as if the machine were especially able to teammate with a gray highlighter pen, marking people, places, things, and concepts of interest. In a sense, HyLighter is a bridge between machine intelligence and human sense-making networks. This bridge will establish a feedback loop where humans answer so what and now what questions, and machines learn how to better assist humans in their sense-making efforts. Currently, HyLighter is focusing on team science, executive decision-making, and education, among many possible sectors and use cases that could benefit from our sense-making technology. Perhaps the most urgent use case and highest purpose for HyLighter is to help address negative side effects of the digital information age on the ability of people to engage in deep reading and related learning activities. As Mary Ann Wolfe, a leader in the study of literacy, has written, "Learning to concentrate is an essential but ever more difficult challenge in our culture, where distractions are omnipresent, and novelty bias pulls our attention toward anything new." In a sense, HyLighter is a scaffolding for supporting deep reading and engagement with text. The idea of HyLighter as an antidote is a primary rationale for establishing a sense-making technology as a service subscription business with a minimum monthly fee that most people with access to a high-speed internet connection can afford. The HyLighter mission is to assist anyone, anywhere, anytime, to combine pieces of information from the vast and rapidly expanding storehouse of online content to be creative and productive.